So how much horsepower does a 6.5-year-old Grom with over 21,000 miles actually produce? Let's find out. Not only that, but let's compare it to something that's a little bit more performance oriented. Kent from East Coast-ish and I are both going to go down to Rider's Block with their dyno and just kind of run the two. We're going to see what his produces, and then we're going to see what mine produces. I'm actually really curious to see what some of the modifications that I've done over the years actually has in terms of horsepower. They claim about 2 to 3 horsepower increase with some of the modifications that I do, particularly the DHM stage 2 in that. So it has a cam, it has an ECU reflash, among other things, intake, exhaust, all of that good stuff. So I'm hoping at least that the claims are true and that we see this with more like 12, 13 horsepower, but we'll let the dyno figure that out for us. I still have high hopes for this bike because even though it's old and tired, I think besides the piston and the clutch, everything in this engine is 100% original, but it still has some get up and go. I also like to think that the maintenance has helped prolong its life and its responsiveness. Although that being said, I don't baby the bike at all. I do take it for very spirited rips. I don't thrash it at all, that's for sure. I don't abuse it, but it does get ridden pretty hard with high RPM most of the time. I really hope it's more than 10. That would be really embarrassing to see all these modifications that I've done and just it produce like the exact same. If we get anything over 10, I'll be happy. If we get something like the expected 12 or 13 horsepower that a lot of the performance modifications that I put on this claim, then I'll be ecstatic because I'm pairing that with a high mileage bike. A well-maintained high mileage bike, but a high mileage bike nonetheless. Yeah.
Then he's cutting the bolts off with a Dremel because
this is the stuff you don't see, the behind the scenes. Letting the bike warm up, we found out one of the head bolts was just sitting there and tried to loosen it up and can't get it off, so hit it with the Dremel.
This is why you don't put aluminum nuts on things that are important.
Meanwhile, getting this warmed up.
Ready?
Let's do it. What's that?
1176.
1176. I'll take it. It's not bad for a tired old engine.
That's not bad at all. For how many miles? 20,000?
21.
Jeez.
21,192.
Jeez, that's good. Good torque curve. Nice power band. 1176, 8,500. Alright, let's do another one.
1215?
1215.
Nice.
There you go. 1215, 8,700.
Very nice.
Meanwhile.
That's an OG Grom head nut.
I think that's right.
Yeah, you might want to take all those out.
But yeah.
It's definitely, you can see literally it pulled all the threads out. There's like nothing left. Look at it. It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
It's good, but
That didn't hold up to the torque.
At least you got it cut off.
yeah, no, at least you figured it out before we gave it some beans.
Now for the main event. Getting this guy all warmed up. Some nice donor parts. What's Kent expecting on this? 15, 16?
15, hopefully, yeah.
Results.
Yep.
Results are in. 12.15 horsepower. That's not bad for an old beater. Not bad. Over 12. Exactly what I expected. Definitely a lot less than Kent and his Grom. That thing is built, and definitely check out his channel for the dyno results there. I will tell you that he had under 15 last time and was looking for more. Definitely achieved it, so go check that out as well. And thanks so much for taking a look. See ya.